welcome to another week of Kitchen Witch on Community Access Television in Fayetteville. Just to let you know, previous episodes have not only been rerunning, but they are uploaded to myspace.com/KitchenWitchTV, and Kitchen Witch TV's YouTube channel is available from there as well if you would like to watch previous episodes and spells that we've done. So this week I wanted to talk a little bit about an unusual use of herbs and botanicals for spells. We're all pretty familiar with actually medicinally using herbs perhaps for their actual medicinal uses, or perhaps we might be familiar with using herbs in potions for their magical uses, or something just as simple as maybe going, okay, well, the magical meaning of marigold is for courage, so you know, I'm afraid of driving, so I'm going to sprinkle marigold petals on my car dashboard. You know, something where you're just trying to associate the qualities of the plant with the outcome you'd like to have happen. But this one is a little bit different because it's taking those meanings of the plant and associating them with the written word in perhaps an unusual way, where you actually it's kind of an autumn spell, and since it is coming up on October here in just a few days, it would be appropriate for a while. So what I have here is these Rose of Sharon leaves. For me, I picked the Rose of Sharon leaves because they represent love and fidelity, but if you wanted, for example, a protection spell, you might pick some oak leaves, or if you wanted maybe a cleansing spell, you might go and you might get some mint leaves out of your garden, for example. It's very easy to look up the magical meanings of trees online, so I won't go into too many. But very simply, since autumn is the time that leaves fall and are renewed later, what you want to do with your spell is just take an ordinary ballpoint pen and your leaf and write things that you would like to go away out of the situation. Just like the leaves fall off in the autumn, write things that you would like to vanish. So you know, perhaps if you have no time with your loved one, you might write busyness on the leaf. And even if you can use a felt tip pen as well, if you want to actually leave ink marks, but even if you just bruise the leaf in the shape that you want. Plants with fleshy leaves like catalpa trees and magnolia trees do that really wonderfully. Or you might say, okay, you know, arguments over money, you might want to leave out of your life, literally leave. Or, you know, you might have other situations that you would like to get out of your life. From, you know, for example, with the oak leaf, if you were feeling in danger from someone with oak leaves, oak trees meaning protection, you might write down like insecurity, or you might write down the name of a person that you feel is a threat to your security in some way on the oak leaf. And then there's several ways you can finish the spell up. You can take the leaves and you can take them out into your compost if you have compost in your garden, or you could take them to a river and throw them off of a bridge into a creek or river and let the water carry them away. Or perhaps one of my favorite ones is to go out there and tie them onto the tree with a very fine thread, maybe even pull a strand of your own hair and tie the leaf onto the branch of the tree, maybe tie it onto another leaf that's about to fall, so that when the leaf drops away naturally in the fall, it'll take your leaves with it, or it'll fall off on its own naturally, which is kind of what you're wanting the effect of the spell to be. You're kind of wanting these things to just fall away out of your life naturally when it's their time. It's a very gentle spell. Instead of being a banishing spell, it's something that maybe more follows the cycles of the season. So I encourage you to give this one a try. You could even go out there, and as the leaves are changing color and starting to dry up a little bit, you could take a felt tip pen or marker, and you could actually go to, and this would be my favorite version of the spell, very probably, go to a tree in your yard, or a tree that you're particularly familiar with and have some associations with, and write on its leaves the qualities or things you would like to be leaving from your life as the season turns. And as the leaves just naturally drop off on their own, then those things will naturally leave your life. So I encourage you to try this one. This has been another episode of Kitchen Witch TV on Community Access Television. If you enjoy these short takes, I encourage you to come up to Community Access. It's 479-444-3433 for times and days you can do this at 101 West Rock, and come in and make your own short take. It's free, it's easy, it takes 5 minutes and no technical skills, so I hope to see lots of other shows come and join me. Until next week, it's been Kitchen Witch.